Our present system of housing creates homelessness and high rents because it is a system based on profits and not people. This means that empty buildings are boarded up while people sleep on the streets. Housing is a basic right. No one should have to live on the streets because the rents are too high, or landlords leave buildings vacant while waiting for property values to rise. BC's housing waiting list has grown to over 10,000 households needed, with more than 25% of renters in BC paying more than half their income on rent. When Jim first asked me to join the WoodSquat in 2002, I had no idea that it would turn into such a big event. It went from the three of us to hundreds of us, and that's not counting all the support from other agencies such as the BC Government Employees Union and the Hospital Employees Union. Jim's idea was to draw attention to Woodwards as it was sitting empty for so long. Why not do something positive and build some much needed social and low cost housing, as well as helping the homeless? The main focus was homelessness and all the buildings that were just sitting there empty. Why not incorporate the two, thereby solving two problems at the same time? The media was a huge help in getting the ball rolling as well. We went from local to national, and the next thing you know, they were all talking about the homeless situation and the best way to solve it. The internet was also a big factor, as we were getting emails daily from others who wanted to open up squats in their towns and cities across this great nation that is called Canada. The 6 demands of the Woodward squatters and supporters were: number 1, develop Woodwards as social housing, and there must be an allotment of housing in the building for Aboriginal people in the downtown east side. Number 2, reverse the cuts to social housing and all social services. Number 3, draft a civic anti-vacancy law to seize and convert empty buildings or empty abandoned buildings into social housing. Number 4, full disclosure of all information regarding the proposed sale and development of the building. Number 5, the federal government must fund and support the development of Aboriginal businesses in the proposed commercial storefronts on the ground floor of Woodwards. These storefronts must also include an urban native self-governing office with a drop-in support services and culturally sensitive liaison workers from the community. Number 6, decent and dignified shelter for all homeless squatters forced from Woodwards and asked to leave the sidewalk in front of the building. At the present, which is 2009, our Mayor Gregor Robinson is finally addressing the homeless situation by opening up some vacant buildings in the downtown east side.